2009 Ramian Red. I've named it Crisis Management. Before you go off and have a big old fun laugh, I want to tell you where I got the name from. Every day, every hour of every day, we all have crises that we cut. Here we go. 2009 Crisis Management. It's my Ramian Red. Before you go off and start laughing, it's a fun little story. I wanted to create a wine from a lot of barrels that they were reserve wines, but they didn't quite make the cut for the single vineyard wines on my website also. I've got great bottles of wine cut. "2009 Crisis Management." Crisis Management is a fun little blend that I made to get rid of some of the reserves that didn't quite make the cut. Mostly Cabernet Sauvignon, but it's got a lot of different stuff in there. They're all good wines, they're all good barrels of wine, they just didn't fit with a single vineyard or into my reserves. This particular bottle of wine is pretty fun. It's mostly Cab, 86%, but it's got a lot of Petit Syrah, a little bit of Merlot, a little bit of Petit Verdot. It's got a little Zinfandel in it also. Makes it fun, fruity, full-bodied, but yet it's a pretty cool bottle of wine. Very dark color comes from the Petit Syrah. The mouthfeel and the tannin comes from the Cab and the Petit Verdot. It's a big wine. Most people think it is a reserve. That's what's fun about it. For 30 bucks, you can have a pretty big bottle of wine, not spend a chunk of change. I don't know how much I'm going to make every year. It's going to change year in and year out, vintage to vintage. And that's what's fun about it. I'm managing the crisis of what I have available and don't know what to do with it. I invite you to check it out. Cheers. Let's do that one more time. "2009 Crisis Management." This is the Ramian Red wine that I create after all the reserves and the single vineyard wines have been created. I have a lot of extra barrels every year. I don't know what to do with them, hence the crisis. Mostly Cabernet every year. I want this to be a big, full-bodied, rich red wine. But I want it to be fun also. Petit Syrah, Syrah, Merlot, hint of Zinfandel. But it's mostly Cab. So when you're thinking about this wine, it is a Cab dominant wine. You should look at it like a Cab because it drinks like a Cab. Matter of fact, you probably won't know the difference. You'll open it, you'll go, holy crap, that's pretty good. 2 years in the barrel, unfined, unfiltered, pretty cool bottle of wine. The idea behind this wine was I wanted to give my cellar, stop, one more time. "2009, one more time. Crisis Management, 2009. This is the Ramian Red wine that I created to figure out what to do with the Ramian Reserve barrels that didn't make the reserve cut or the single vineyard cut. It was, oh my god, I just said cut. 2009 Cabernet Sauvignon. Oh my god, I'm done. Robert, I'm sorry. Crisis Management, 2009. Oh shit. Bloopers. 2009 Crisis Management. It's the Ramian Red wine. It's basically the reserves that don't make the cut. When I finish making Chapter, Debauchery, J. Garrett, and then all my single vineyard wines, I don't know what to do with the wines. I can sell them, I can pour them off. I can put them into parlay. But they're better than that. What do you do with them? Well, hence the crisis. I averted the crisis by making crisis management. I took the very best of the lots that would make almost everybody else's cut and created one wine. Cabernet Sauvignon is the base. It's mostly cab, so it drinks like a cab. It's got a little Petit Syrah, a little Merlot, a little Syrah, and occasionally it's got a little Zinfandel in it. The idea behind this wine is I want it to drink like a cab, people to think it's cab, but be richer and more full-bodied than a cab. Fun bottle of wine that you can pull out every night of the week and truly enjoy. Thank you. Robert, stop and enjoy. I think that sounds good.